Good evening, everyone. I'm Charlie Lapastora. The Meridian Regional Airport High School Football Blitz has a good one coming up. The Week 3 matchup is the Northeast Trojans versus the Southeast Tigers. Both teams come in at 2-0. Last week, the Trojans dismantled Enterprise Bulldogs 37-14, and Southeast beat Heidelberg on a last-second field goal 31-28. Now, Southeast head coach Charles Black says his team is resilient and tough, but already focused on the Trojans, who have some worrisome skill players.
Oh, you know, there's no stopping Hewlin. He's a good ball player. We just got to try to contain him and slow him down, you know, and get our offense clicking. You know, they got the number 3 also. They've got several good ball players. Those two really stick out on film, and they got a big offensive line. You know, they play physical on both sides of the ball. Yeah, and our kids are excited. They like seeing themselves on that TV and on the Blitz, and we're excited to be part of it. It builds great community support and school spirit. You know, we're happy to have y'all here, and it really helps us out as a community.
Well, you can see that full game replay of the Trojans versus the Tigers right here on Fox 30 Sunday night at 9. Other local games to keep an eye on: Meridian Wildcats travel to Alabama to take on Hoover High School. West Lauderdale hosts Lake Central. The Lake Hornets visit the Clarkdale Bulldogs, and the Lamar Raiders pay host to the Newton Tigers in a private versus public school showdown. Well, Saturday is Mississippi State's football opener. The Bulldogs are set to host the Charleston Southern Bucks. Bulldogs versus Bucks. It's their first ever game against each other. CSU won back-to-back Big South Conference championships and returned 16 starters. Bulldogs head coach Dan Millen said, quote, "We're going to have our hands full, especially with some of the new things we expect them to throw at us. We're ready to go kick it off." The Dell Technologies Championship starts tomorrow. Let's hear from Jordan Speed, the head of this tourney, who's coming off a tough loss in a one-hole playoff to Dustin Johnson in the Northern Trust last week.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I went up against another guy I consider the best in the world, and we had a good battle, and it went his way. I think there's a couple times he's battled against me, he wished it went his way, and this is one that I wish went my way. So in the course of a career, you know, be a part of a few battles like that, and I've seemed to, you know, the only 2 guys I've really battled a lot with are Henrik and Dustin, guys multiple times I've battled with. So I was over it that night.
Well, here's a special moment today at the Reds game. After Joey Votto hit a homer, his 33rd on the season, went over to a young man sitting in the first row and gave a high five. But after that, grabbed his bat, gave it to the same fan. So what a day for that fan, right? Getting a high five in the game bat. But that wasn't all. Votto threw a jersey over to the kid as well. It's safe to say that kid's day was made, and this is why we love sports.
Yes, very cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
Love seeing that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Charlie.
No problem.